All right. So, players have returned. What are your observations?
What are mine?
Alpha, yeah.
It's Alpha. It's Alpha.
An Alpha, maybe.
Yeah, who?
Because Alpha is kind of in cahoots with Joe and Zach, and then that would be one less number for them to work with, and then they have less agency vote-wide. Yeah, same
Wow,
with
we're
you.
really doing 3 for 3 on people who like are beloved and like. Yeah, I love Alpha.
Yeah, but we need to like create the
Should we do
confusion.
Alpha?
We have to.
Be like, oh, whatever. Please read the note.
Oh, I did. Alpha, by the order of the traitors, you have been murdered. Sign the traitors. Here's the note. I honestly kind of suspected it because I did go kind of hard in that last round table. I think it's Allie for sure because she knows I'm sussing her because I told her. Anyone else? Primo. Allie and Primo. Those are the two I'm thinking.
You're right. Alpha has been murdered.
I'm trying to wrap my head around like just who would be the traitor, how many traitors there are left and whatnot. And you're an incredibly intelligent person, and I feel like you might be hiding stuff. Specifically, I think you might be a better player than you're showing.
Coming into this game, I felt like I was the outsider in. Feels like a roller coaster because I've been changing my opinion about a lot of people. I'm glad I'm still in the game. I didn't expect that. I feel like some people are turning against me, so I'm really scared about the vote. I think a lot of people have been saying Joe lately, but he was the one who got Josh out. Yeah, maybe it's one of the girls. I don't know. So maybe if I feel like someone is inconsistent, I will vote for them. Like that's the only strategy that I've seen has worked.
Like, and I'm just being very upfront.
Yeah,
like,
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like when she got emotional and stuff, I felt like she wasn't a traitor.
Yeah.
So I changed my vote last minute. I've been changing my vote last minute every time.
We're getting to a point where people are now second guessing everything,
Yeah.
including general vibes. I think we just have to kind of take it as it is of like, nothing is at a seams, and we're just trying to be careful with it.
Yeah.
I feel stressed, and we keep meeting, but I know that one of them is a liar, and it just makes me so sad because I thought everybody was good inside. We were talking about Sarah being a traitor, but there wasn't enough concrete evidence for it. But they've been talking about targeting the quieter people or the people kind of keeping more to themselves, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll be okay either way.
Do you think you're next on the list of people getting banished?
It's hard to say. I feel like I could be depending on how this next round goes because I feel like there is some suspicion on me. I'm trying to like find that middle ground to play so that it doesn't land on me. Hi, Kevin. It's nothing personal.
What's your read on Joe? I feel like he's like leading a lot of conversation.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like I relate to that because like the first rounds I was doing that.
I'm worried. I don't know how many are left. I want to hope it's 2, but if it's 3, we're screwed. I just don't know who it is at this point. I really don't think it's Sarah, but like everything is now starting to point to Sarah. But I think Sydney is kind of wishy-washy, so I'm waiting to see if people this round bring her name up, and if they do, I'm very willing to write it down.
I'm gonna be honest, the 3 people I was most suspicious about, based on my gut feelings as well as the voting records that I'm keeping tabs on, just trying to remember, was you, now Sarah, and now Sydney. I think Sydney has been defensive because people have been like coming to her. I said that she was smart. You mentioned that like she's got the psychiatry game,
But she's never actually said me. Once, even up to that point, the only name she said is me.
and she knows how to play it.
We're saying we're suspicious of Sarah and suspicious of Sydney.
It's just an approach with both of them.
Yeah. What did you get? Any?
Yeah, what was it?
Sydney was like, what are you thinking? And Sarah gave us very much like a non-answer. But Sarah has been giving me non-answers the whole game. I don't
Yeah.
think
I
she's
think trusting or just on vibes?
No.
I've been lying because that's the game. Because I came here to play an evil game, and I was kind of disappointed when I wasn't selected as the evil girl, you know. But now I get to be the evil girl.
Hey everyone, this should be a chill challenge. Just do some trivia.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Each right answer is $5, so you can bank $35. Already if a group gets it right, then you get the answer right. So these are going to be questions to test what you think of each other and also just what you remember from the day. So, who has played the most suspicious game? You're looking for one person.
Oh, this is like, oh shit. Okay.
Do we want to get the majority vote like in Survivor?
Yeah?
Okay.
Because you want money.
Okay.
Who has played the most suspicious game out of us?
We're gonna reveal in 3, 2, 1. Seeing some Sarah, some Primos. Majority have said Sarah.
I thought more people were
We're not sharing.
What's the audience think?
We're not sharing with them, but
How does it feel to be the most suspicious?
Yeah, some people came to me and told me they were suspicious of me, so I knew I had just voted for myself.
Most innocent game. Reveal. I'm seeing Masha's, I'm seeing Zach's. It looks like majority Masha. So Zach got Masha, Joe got Masha, Primo got Masha, Masha got Masha, Ali.
How does it feel to be the most innocent player?
Amazing. It's true to my personality.
Yeah. I hope these feel
Narcissism.
Alright, reveal your answers.
3, 2, 1, reveal. Seeing Zach's, Primo's, and Zach. Okay, everyone got that except for Joe.
How much money have you accumulated so far?
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Was it?
Is it Price is Right rules?
Forward 70.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Oh.
Oh, okay. 4 of you got 150, which is correct.
Who has gotten the most votes?
Out of everybody in the game. Who has gotten
Including
the
Up to this point, who has gotten the most votes?
3, 2, 1, reveal. So the correct answer was Tara. So you guys did not get that. But Ali and Sarah did say. Name 3 of the 4 colored buckets you used in the water buckets challenge. Yellow, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's, nope, that's wrong. Okay, everyone got it.
Who has performed the worst in these challenges so far?
Yeah. Who has performed the worst?
We have Zach here, spot on.
No, I don't like this question.
I can't wait to see all of this footage.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm seeing Zach's, Sarah's, Primo's, Joe's, Sydney. There's no consensus.
Yeah. I don't.
There's no.
You all love each other. Woohoo!
What was the name of the bird with a shield in its nest?
I'm gonna just.
We gotta guess.
3,
2, 1.
Slay honey.
Okay, I'm seeing Miss Fierce. I don't know. Mr. Fierce. Okay, I was Hester Ulrich.
Hester Ulrich is a character from the TV show Scream Queens. That's the one who Leah Michele plays.
Leah Michele plays Hester Ulrich.
Her name is Esther.
Who will get banished next?
No. Oh wait, who do we think?
Who do you think is getting banished next? Yeah, we got it. Zach got it. Joe got it. Sarah got it. Primo got it. Masha got it. Ali got it. So everyone.
Next question. There are still traitors among you. Who do you think they will murder next?
Who do you think is gonna get murdered next?
Reveal your answers.
Seeing Sydney, Primo, Masha, Ali, Zach, Sydney, Zach. No majority consensus.
Lee, what happened there?
The most gold coins in the first scavenger hunt. Gold coins only. Who found the most gold coins? Okay, reveal. Josh, Zach, Josh, Ali, Zach, the correct answer was Josh. So yeah,
Which pair was the last to arrive at the well?
which pair arrived last at the well? You have to give both names.
3, 2, 1,
Reveal. Sydney Alpha, Joe Kevin, Joe Kevin, Joe Kevin. Okay, that's correct. So Joe gets that, Sarah, Primo, and Masha.
So Joe.
Has like discussion time, like start round table
Yes.
start.
Go for it.
Okay. Really, like I still don't know the rules. I don't know why it's suspicious. I thought I was safe until now because I had the shield, but it turns out it's useless now. That's why I was like kind of felt a little bit protected. I know because I thought I couldn't be killed.
I will say there's 7 of us here. A lot of this has to do with like gut feelings, a lot of emotions, and like not always the most sophisticated like gameplay. I'm very doubtful that you still don't know the rules to the game. Admittedly, I think there's something off. And I think you're a smarter player than you're letting on. Just in my opinion.
Counterpoint to that, if I'm a traitor, you're a perfect target for me to be like, you don't know the rules, that you're absolutely lying. So the fact that you two are harping on that makes me suspicious of you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't get why that's that shocking. I mean, think about it from my position. If I believe Sarah that she just misunderstood what was happening, you're trying to take advantage of the fact that she's very publicly has misunderstood the rules,
No, that's
right?
fair.
I left talking with you feeling good,
Yeah.
but Zach brought up a good point.
I will admit, Zach, it is a good
And
point.
the
yeah.
last vote against Tara,
Yeah.
you told me that you voted for her because she was like, oh, I'm a faithful, and that's suspicious, right? And then you're kind of just doing exactly that now, pointing at Sarah.
Did anyone have any conversations with anyone that would make them feel? Is there anything illuminating?
Yeah, so both you and Josh voted for each other. Do you think you were like
There could have been like an agreement where we're gonna burn out each other's
Or like,
votes, you know?
yeah.
If Josh were here, God rest his soul, if Josh were here, then he would also say, we never had a one-on-one conversation where we strategized. And if I was the traitor, sure, that would have been the case where we had plenty of time throughout the day. It's a huge gamble. It's a huge gamble if I was the traitor to like give the suggestion to everybody that Josh is a traitor so that Josh could leave so it covers my ass.
Why is that a huge gamble?
I think that's a huge gamble, just given the fact that that we know purposefully that we are lowering our numbers by 1, and with no guarantee that the traitors will win. I will say this, just knowing that we have like 30 seconds left, and in my defense, where the first 2 rounds were gut feelings for sure. Everything after that so far have been corroborated by my recollections of what people's voting records were, which is the most objective piece of information we have to compare whose side is who's on. And that's what I'm basing my answers on and where I'm going. So the reason why I'm doubting Sarah at all is because Sarah's voting record has leaned to mostly faithful only. Admittedly, since we're getting this all out in the open, I've told you.
Yeah, you've told me.
And I'm suspicious of Cindy.
Yeah, and I've told Sydney that I'm suspicious.
We told
of her
each other
too.
we were
talked
suspicious
about
of
it.
each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
And
I
we
think
went on
you're
our
just
bird
like pinning it
adventure.
on each other, like the
No one is
bird game
suspicious
with
of you
you.
two, so who are you
I
suspicious
saw the
of?
pin on you.
Up until this point, I feel like we've all been like, we have nothing to go off of. And it hasn't been until this moment that it's like, like things aren't really making sense with some people. And like Joe and Sarah are the people that I would say.
All right,
that I'm
it's time to vote.
I picked Joe only because you just have a lot to say and you're probably right, but
Sure.
it was my instinct.
Allie?
I also said Joe.
Zach?
I also said Joe.
Joe, I put sad and heart.
Yeah, mine has a sad face.
In self-defense, but also with my information. Sorry.
Sarah? Primo?
I didn't think it was gonna go this way. I just started to feel like maybe you were playing to like my ego, and a game recognizes game of like we're both competitors, we're both players, and we're playing hard. So I had to vote for you.
Joe with 6 votes. Unfortunately, that means you are banished. You're gonna come step next to the lamppost of truth. This is our outside one.
Oh my god, it's special!
Okay, Joe, it is time to tell us, are you a faithful or are you a traitor?
My sister gave me one piece of advice before I came onto the show, and it was not to go in too big. And this is the one round when I betrayed that piece of advice. And so she's always right, and I am a faithful.
Sorry, Joe.
Don't know who got the most answers correct, and that's a very big risk because Zach could have gotten everything right. So we have to get who
It
had
could
the
have
most
also
answers
been one of
wrong.
them. The thing is,
It could have been,
I
but
don't see how we can lose because if we kill somebody, that's 5.
Yeah.
And then the next vote out, if all 3 of us match.
yeah. I know Masha is like done. She says she wants to be killed. So we could, and then we would have the numbers.
I think we have to keep Sarah
Yeah.
first. Like, I think, so it's either Masha or Zach.
I'm more concerned about the possible of somebody having a shield.
Yeah.
You have chosen?
Yep.
Then it is done.